want to maximize your retirement contributions now too, however, if you can, whether that's to a 401k, an IRA, or individual retirement account on your own. You want to maximize as much as you can afford to put into those accounts. And the Roth accounts are key because they're after tax. And when you take the money out, you don't have to pay taxes.
Really quickly, if you have a 401k, should you also be contributing to your Roth if you can? If you can, absolutely. If you're eligible and you can, you should definitely be contributing to a Roth IRA as well. What's the max on a Roth now? Maximum for a Roth IRA is $7,000.
Okay, I want to dig more into that Roth IRA because we think about it in that long-term savings bucket, but can it really also be an emergency fund alternative?
It also can be. It's, again, an individual retirement account. That's what it should be earmarked for. But maybe you have it in money market funds right now. It's in something that's very safe, more like cash, and you're doing that because you don't really have enough emergency savings. You can actually take your contributions out of a Roth IRA at any time without paying penalties or taxes. And so that's the way they can serve as an alternative emergency fund. Again, ideally, you have an emergency fund in cash somewhere in a savings account, in a high yield savings account. But if you don't have enough there, the Roth IRA is another place that you can park it.
Good. Great information. But I do want to point out, she said you could take out your contributions, not the growth on those contributions. So if you've contributed $7,000 and it's grown to $7,500, you can't take out that whole $7,500 because there's going to be a penalty associated with that $500. If you're under 59 and a half, if you haven't had the account open for 5 or more years, there's a lot of rules around these accounts. It's not as simple as she puts it. That's why having a financial advisor can help you identify some of these blind spots so you don't get that huge tax bill, because there's a lot of tax implications around these financial decisions that millions of Americans don't see. All they see is, oh, I can get my $7,000 and pull it out, or I can put my money in and I can pull it out. That's all they hear, but they don't hear the details around that account, because a Roth IRA is different than an IRA, which is different than a 401k. They all have different rules and regulations and penalties and taxes associated with withdrawals and contributions. And that's why having a financial advisor, we can guide you through some of those decisions that could be life or death. And yes, I mean life or death. So if you have a $2 million 401k and you roll it over into your savings account because, hey, that's my money, I'm going to take it out, you're going to be put in the highest tax bracket with 37% plus. And all the additional money that you made that year is going to be taxed at a higher tax bracket as well. And you're going to be left with this huge tax bill, and you're going to lose almost 4 out of every 10 years that you worked and saved, and you're going to call the 401k a scam. There are ways you can get around this. And if you schedule a consultation, I'd love to discuss your options on how to get that 401k out of your retirement in your hands without getting hit with a huge tax penalty. Finance is not as simple as the internet makes it. There's some things you need to understand. So if you need some help, schedule a consultation with me, because you don't deserve to lose all of your retirement from one bad decision, because you just don't know what you don't know. My name is AB Ridgeway. This has been another Ridgeway Report. Make sure that you subscribe so you can get more insightful information from a financial advisor just like me. And I'll see you in the next video.